morning, Laguna Woods. It's another great day, and hope you had a good night. Get your coffee, sit back, relax. Our guest is still Pastor Dave Page,
Yeah.
and Dave, as just to review briefly, Dave has been on staff here at Saddleback for
About 2.5 years
okay.
now.
Let's start with, we can use the same verse.
Sure.
Or
sure,
yeah.
Sure.
Philippians.
So Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Emphasis on Christ.
Yes.
Has been my life verse, my whole life ever since I became a Christian.
So yesterday's show, and if you didn't see it, Dave, you shared about the loss of that dear child.
Yes.
Who was 5 years old.
Our daughter Jackie, 5 years old, in our second church plant, which was a daughter church of Saddleback.
Isn't that something?
Got a brain tumor and died literally a few weeks later.
So, friends, if you are in that category that you've had a loss, I encourage you to go back and watch that show on YouTube because Dave has some awesome things to say. But I thank you for staying over. I wanted just to get into, because you have a great role here at Saddleback, which is helping to oversee. Well, how many campuses do we have right now?
So we have 19 campuses, plus our online campus, so that would be 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so 4 of those are international.
And where are those?
So Berlin, where your daughter is, and that's a funny story. But it's an interesting thing
Berlin.
because Rick had told me about his daughter Holly.
Yes.
And I was just in Moscow last week speaking there, and Holly and her husband Rob came over from Berlin, from Germany, and came to the conference in Moscow, and I met her there. So that was a real joy,
world.
right?
It is.
And now
they're so excited to be
your son-in-law is going to be working for Saddleback.
For Saddleback.
Berlin.
Yeah.
So Berlin's one of them, and then Buenos Aires, and then Manila in the Philippines, and Hong Kong. So those are our 4 international campuses.
But your role is more.
So my role
is
more the regional, and all of them so far that we have are in California, from LA to San Diego, the majority of them in Orange County.
And I really wanted everyone to hear that, because it's a little confusing that we are Saddleback Church.
Yes.
But we meet in a clubhouse.
Yes.
And
yes.
so we're part of, and they call these multi-site churches.
Yes. Yes. We just call them campuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is unique. You're in a clubhouse, and you have that wonderful assisted living ministry. So you're in, 50 plus assisted living homes, showing the message, leading in worship. So those count too. And so we have these others. Some meet in a cultural center. Some meet in a high school. All various places. LA Church meets in a sportsman's lodge on Ventura Boulevard. And so just all different venues.
Yeah. And that's what I wanted, years ago. Well, we just had our 10-year anniversary, as you know, because you were there. But when Saddleback Laguna Woods started, there was a lot of confusion that all of Saddleback would come to Laguna Woods. No. There's all these other places that people... So really, at Laguna Woods, it's basically Laguna Woods people. And that's our flavor. So we don't have child care there. And so people with children are in no way desiring to come, and they don't.
Right.
Each campus have its own flavor, though. We were kind of tired. Like what are some of the ones under... Do you have Los Angeles?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have Los Angeles and South Bay. So Los Angeles is very unique. The nature of the city of Los Angeles, I relate with that because I was raised in that general greater Los Angeles. So I really like to go there and work with them. AC is our pastor. His name's Aaron Crumby. We call him AC. AC is African American, grew up in Detroit, came on staff here at Saddleback over 10 years ago, worked with Kurt Johnson in Saddleback, student ministry.
Yeah.
And so then Rick picked him out of that and put him as the campus pastor of, Pastor Rick Warren.
And to clarify.
And put him as the pastor of the LA campus, which was very new at the time. That campus now, in just a few short years, is running over 800 people
Amazing.
in the greater, it's in LA County, it's in the city of Studio City, and there on staff, we have our most diverse campus from different ethnicities, and the most diverse campus per capita, per population of the campus of any of our other campuses. So much more African American, Hispanic, Asian, all different nationalities worshiping God there in LA.
It reflects the community.
It really does.
Actually, is what
it really does, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
And you had talked about, you know, the different locations. We like to say we are one family. We're Saddleback Church, one church, many different locations, and each location is going to have a different flavor from the people that they're ministering to. And so it's like not all the people from Saddleback were going to come to Laguna Woods.
No.
But our philosophy is we're going to take Saddleback to the people in their context. So LA, Berlin, Manila, it's very exciting, Rick.
So folks, if you have friends literally from San Diego to Corona to Los Angeles, they said South Bay, which means like Torrance area, and everything in between.
Yes.
If you have friends in those, just encourage them. Saddleback.com, you go on, you can see all those 19, well, like you say, it's international, but 15 locations, and help them find one, because this is one great church.
Yes.
With one great speaker. I always tell people, I don't know if other campuses use this phrase, but I often say, we are blessed with one of the world's great speakers. But at Laguna Wood, we also have the small church feel.
Yes.
So we get like and also all the other ministries that Saddleback does.
Yes.
But we get to know our people, and I know that that's true around, isn't it? That I mean, these are workable sizes for the most part, that where you can know your neighbors.
Yes, most of our campuses, Rick, are between about 400, 500, up 2,500.
Yes.
And then, of course, Lake Forest, which is more like 12 or 13,000.
Right.
So you're right. You come to a campus, Laguna Woods, South Bay, Rancho, LA, any of these, and you feel like you can get to know everybody there because you can see everybody in that one room. It's not overwhelming.
It's not overwhelming.
And you see the same people week after week, and you can break into ministry because they need help, and so that's one of the beauties of our campuses.
So what would you say is one of the more rewarding things about your current role of helping all these campuses?
So I would say for me, it's working with the people. I'm very relational, so I like working with the campus pastors in particular. These guys are very achievement-oriented. They're very bright. They love the Lord. They want to see the kingdom advanced. And so I get to work with them hand in hand, you know, developing strategy, casting vision, and doing leadership development with them, developing them to be the best pastors they can be. Plus, I get to work with the other staff. I get to know people like at your staff, Dick and Vicky and others on your staff, who you start to bond with.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you get to see them. I get to visit the campuses, as you know.
Right.
I was at Laguna Woods for your 10-year anniversary this last Sunday.
So great. You know, Dave, and you have such a good group of guys, and I don't even know if you know, but on occasion, we've had numerous of those campus pastors come and teach at our night of worship.
Yeah.
And my whole reason for that was I wanted our people to get to know and see that these younger guys love Jesus just as much.
Yes.
And our future of the church is in good hands.
It really is.
And you're helping mentor those. Well, everyone, thank you for being on these last few days, Dave. And I just really appreciate you and your leadership. And he's been a blessing to us behind the scenes at Laguna Woods. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, Laguna Woods.